Alright, so today we're going to do a pretty cool list. We're going to do the shocking deaths in video games. And I'm going to pick 5 of them. It's really hard because there's so many great deaths. But I've already done top saddest moments or saddest deaths. And I've done top 5 shocking moments. And those don't always mean death. They can mean like plot twists and so on. So with that being said, I want to do top 5 shocking deaths. And what that means is it might not make you cry. It might put you more into a what or whoa or holy shit moment. And that's what I'm going to try to achieve today. So without any further ado, let's go. Now, I know I said top 5, but I'm putting this one as like such a high recommendation. Right below the top 5 is the Halo deaths and Halo Reach. All of them were pretty good, but the most shocking to me actually was the simplest one is you're running through the corridors and you're thinking you're going to escape and finally get out of this hellhole war zone, and then your sniper gets shot right in the head. Ironically by a sniper, and it's just so simple and so well done because everything cuts for a second, no music, nothing, and you just see her fall, and then you see the Halo Reach team shooting back, and you know they're not going to do anything shooting back at a ship, but it's just one of those moments that really just shocked me for a second and took me out of the game like, oh fuck. And that's something special, so I had to put that as a, you know, one of the higher ones, but it's not quite my top 5. Let's get to the 5th. I'm going to go with Spec Ops The Line, and this is going to go to Lugo, I think his name is deaf. It is one of those moments that really get your heart pumping because it's part of the gameplay. You're running through the desert level, and all you can hear is your friend or your partner screaming for help, and it's getting scarier the closer you're getting.
Fuck! I need help! They're closing in! Oh shit!
Talk to us, Lugo.
Get the fuck! Just stay the fuck away from me! Get back! Get the fuck
Lugo,
back!
you still there?
And then when you actually reach the moment, you just see it. You see your partner, your teammate hanging, and a bunch of people cheering. And you just are shooting the ropes, and you shoot the rope down, and then you run to him, and you're like, please survive, wake up. And then your other guy is like, get the fuck away, get the fuck away. And it's just such a shocking moment, such a sad moment. And then you get to decide what to do after, which is either even a worse act or not. It doesn't matter. That moment, that death, man, it took me by surprise. And it's still one of the moments I remember the most in video game history in terms of shocking me.
Damn it. These assholes ain't stopping, Walker. They're boxing us in. Damn it, Lugo!
I'm gonna go with Assassin's Creed here because I didn't really expect this death. It was kind of weird. I expected Desmond to die since I first started this game, but I never expected for her to die because the reason why is because it's just so out of left field. And Brotherhood to me is one of the best Assassin's Creed games of all time. So through this, you're thinking maybe this is the bridge before the final chapter that maybe no one will die, but we'll get more answers. And then when Desmond turns, he's like, I can't control myself, and boom, stabs her. You're like, no! It's such a shocking moment, such a great moment, because it kills the main protagonist's basically love interest, and that totally wipes her out. And it's a shocking moment, and it's done really well, and it'll definitely go, wow, holy shit.
Sound. Awaken the 6th. Go alone.
Next moment is going to be Walking Dead Season 1. Carly, I think her name was. I always get it confused with Carl. There's too many C's on this damn show and movie and book and game. But anyway, Carly is just talking, and it's a pretty tension-filled moment because all the whole crew is arguing with each other. Carly's like, I don't understand. You gotta stop it. And everybody else is like, no, we're not doing this. And this one bitch in the corner is an asshole. Like, I hated her since the moment I met her, and she's becoming more and more of an asshole, but you're just ignoring her. She's just all talk, you know what I'm saying? And then fucking a second, just a moment of peace where you turn around and you're just like, all right, everybody settle down, and boom, Carly gets shot in the fucking head. Ugh.
But you're just a scared little girl. Get the fuck over it. Take a page from Lee's book and try helping somebody for once.
Now, what the fuck's the problem? Drop it.
Alright, my number 2 moment is actually Saints Row 2. Carlos's death was pretty shocking because up until this point, of course, people are dying in this game, but Carlos is kind of a nice guy. Maybe you kind of expect he might die, but you didn't expect the way he dies. So you're in this mission where you're trying to save him. This crew has kidnapped him. You're like, oh, hell no, we're going to take him back. And we're at this moment just basically superhero gangsters. And we're running through the streets, and you're chasing this car. You're like, we're going to get him. And then you see Carlos fucking getting dragged. And you're like, oh, hell no. And then you do it even quicker. You drive, you shoot that motherfucking driver in the face. You hop out of that car, you kill them all. And then you get to Carlos, and it's too late. This dude has been dragged through the streets. His face is ripped up. He's all burned and scarred, and it's just so depressing also, but it's also one of the most shocking deaths because you just don't expect that shit to happen. Oh man, I'm actually playing Valkyria Chronicles, the HD remastered on PS4. If you've never played it, please pick it up. I can do a review if you need to, but it's such a great game. And one of the moments, and this is a major spoiler, so please don't watch this if you haven't played the game, is that the main character's sister gets killed. And in such a shocking moment, this game has a ton of cutscenes, and a lot of them are talking. It's a lot of character building, some action ones, but mostly these characters are talking to get to know them. And there's this simple moment in this game where the main character's sister and another one of your crew members is just talking, and she's kind of like a mean bitch to the sister, but eventually she comes around. She says, you know what, when we get out of this war, let's make a deal. And she puts up her hand for a handshake, and the girl goes to do the same, and it's such a shocking moment because all you hear is like boop, bing, something like that. And it's a moment where you're just like, what the hell? And then you see the hand shake, and then nothing. There's no sound. There's nothing. It's just the watching the sister fall to the ground. And you're like, what the fuck? And then everybody starts like moving around, screaming and all that. But up in that moment just blew me away. It literally almost made me cry. I was just sitting there like biting my knuckle like, oh, I'm gonna kill these assholes. So it definitely was one of the greatest moments, but also one of the most shocking deaths ever in video game history. But hey, listen, this is my top 5. There's tons of shocking deaths out there, and I want you, if you're watching right now, to list yours below. And remember, shocking doesn't have to be sad. It doesn't have to be like you care about the character. Just moments in games where you're like, what? In terms of deaths, though, it has to lead to deaths. It can't just be a plot twist and someone's alive. I've already done that video. Go check that video out. But deaths, I want you to list them below. And everybody, if you like my video, hit the like button. If you love me, hit the subscribe button. And everybody, have a wonderful day. And please don't die, because this is just video games. We don't want people to actually die, please. I don't, anyway. Okay, bye.
Okay, then. It's a promise. Isara.